Uh-oh, black and white. It's back in your mom's day, your mom's heyday, back in the black and white days. You used to not be able to get color. People had black and white TVs. Your mom should feel right at home at her age. Oh, now she's into the 20th century. Zach's not. Zach's not in the 20th century. Oh, guys, make sure when we're practicing, you turn those filters off, okay? Because sometimes you guys get doing stuff and like your Thug Life sunglasses show up on stuff, and it's hard to see when those things are getting in the way. Although they're funny and they're cool now, when class starts, please turn them off. Did everyone have a good weekend? Guys, we had like 160 competitors here over the weekend at an in-house tournament. We had like 80 some kids and like 80 some adults. We all 80 kids competed in about an hour and 40 minutes. It was awesome. And then the adults took about 2 hours just because their time limit was a little bit longer, but we had a real good time. Everybody had fun and in-house competition. So we're going to have another one this summer and some more stuff going on this summer too. So if you missed out on that one because of the coronavirus or anything like that, don't worry. There'll be more coming up later on this year. And you guys, can I tell you a riddle after class? Yes. Sounds good, Zach. Anyway, we'll have some more of those. Plus, we have some other things that we're going to be doing too, guys, with some outdoor things in June that we can look forward to. We're going to try to do an outdoor seminar and belt promotions in June as far as all of the Henzo Association here in Texas, okay, or at least in Houston. We're going to try to do that in June downtown outside in the park. I've got Coach Gabe with me here today. He's a big help this weekend. And we'll get started and get ready for our warm-ups, guys. Let's everybody get on your feet. Mute everybody. Pin my video. And we'll get started. All right, guys. Everybody up on your feet. Hello, sir. How are you? All right, guys. 20 jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. 10 squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 push-ups. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, guys. On your backs. Guard cross, feet up high, touch your toes, touch your chest, back and forth. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Right foot on top of your left knee, opposite elbow to your knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Triangles with your legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Let's sit up. Neck exercises. Chin to your chest. Shake your head. Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your head. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ear to your shoulder. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet out in front of you. Back break falls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big stretch, guys. Arms over your head, feet out in front of you. Sit up, left leg out, right leg in, touch your toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs in a V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lock your hands behind your knees. Rock like a rocking chair. Yeah. All right, guys. We're working on a trip today. Remember, the action of tripping is I'm trying to stop their foot as I keep their body moving so they fall over, okay? What I'm not trying to do is make them stumble forward like I did there. What I want to do is try to turn them around and trip their feet and make them sit down. If you guys think about trying to catch your balance if you trip forward, or trying to catch your balance if you trip back, it's going to be a lot harder to catch your balance going backwards than it is for you to catch your balance going forward. You can always bend your knee, lower your center of gravity, and catch up with your hips. Going backwards, a lot of times you try to lower your center of gravity to catch up, but you can never really get your feet back underneath your hips and you end up sitting down. That's the action that we're trying to make them do today. Now, it's important when we start with our judo grips, a high collar grip and a sleeve grip, that oftentimes the term turning the steering wheel is used, but that's the wrong action, okay? I'm not trying to turn my arms this way, okay? Like I would drive a car. I'm trying to turn my arms this way, like I would churn butter, okay? Or do a cabbage patch stance. Susan can demonstrate that later on for us, okay? But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn that person around. So I'm going to take his sleeve and I'm going to push it to the inside. I'm not driving it under, okay? I'm trying to turn it in. Yes, just like that. Okay, so with my judo grips, one high on Coach Gabe's collar, the other one on his sleeve, we'll be moving around. And again, I'm going to be shuffling my feet from this position. As we come back, I'm turning his arm in, pushing it away, tripping his foot, making him fall to the ground, okay? I want to keep control of his elbow the whole time because then I can attack that later on with an arm bar. Also, it keeps me connected to his body so he doesn't just fall away from me. We're moving back and forth. I'm shuffling my feet. Coach Gabe pushes into me. I turn, block his foot, take him down. And again, since I have control of his arm, I can work a Kimura grip and step right over for that arm bar. Again, I'm taking my arm and I'm tucking his elbow in. He may still have control of my collar. That's okay. I still tuck his elbow inside. Like if he was trying to throw like a sidearm pitch, I tuck his elbow in, okay? Just like this. And as I tuck his elbow in, it moves that post out of the way so I can punch with his shoulder, giving me access to his back, making him sit down onto the ground. All right, guys, let's try it out. See if how we can do. Remember, we want them going backwards, blocking that foot. I'm not trying to kick it. I'm just blocking to make him stop his feet, and he's going to have to sit down. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Verdum, you're still facing them, okay? You're not turning your back to hip throw. You're still facing them. You're just going to raise your foot to get, not Verdum, sorry, Zach.
So Gavin, she needs to be moving towards you as you're trying to turn her back. You can't stop.
There you go. That was good, Gavin. That was good. That was almost it. As she's walking forward, nice. You want to trip and move the hands at the same time. Good job. Nice, Maxwell. That looked good. You got the idea, Maxwell. That was really good.
Nice, good, Sinclair.
Just use the other foot, okay? You're going to use the same side foot. You would use your left foot in the case. You too, Zach, use your other foot. I don't want you to go across. I don't want your leg going across to the other side. I want you to use the same side foot up. Nice, Gavin. That's good. It's hard to get the timing, but you get the right idea.
Maxwell, you look like Elvis there. So guys, what I see a lot of you doing is trying to steer them with your arms. So you're trying to muscle them over, okay? If you take your right hand and you push it like you're trying to make your hand go around their body. You take your left hand, you tuck it inside like you're trying to tuck their arms in. This is what you're doing with them, okay? That's going to make their body turn around. You shouldn't have to wrestle with them once you get going. And the other thing, pull them to you will help them too. Get them moving forward. If my head is in front of my feet, I'm already going to be in bad shape. My feet have to try to catch up. I'm already in the action of moving too fast for my feet. When you turn me around, I'm really going to be moving too fast. Just a little slight touch of their foot should work. But if they're standing straight up, when you try to trip them, you're going to have a harder time of it. Look, I need Coach Gabe coming into me as I'm trying to trip him, okay? If all I'm trying to do is walk backwards, trip his foot, and then try to wrestle with him, it's not going to happen. Look, I'm leaning too far back, trying to pull him, right? He's going to take me down. I still have to be able to stay in my grappling stance. Pull Coach Gabe to me, shuffle my feet, make him fall to the ground. See how his feet, like maybe you can see, spin out? That means it's perfect. His feet are trying to catch up with his body. All right, you guys have to stay in that grappling stance. Pull them to you. Their body should be moving in a straight line. So just like you, Sinclair and Maxwell, you can stay all on the red or all on the blue.
Left foot, Gavin. That's right.
So Gavin, that's the wrong way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What you should be doing, sorry, Gabe, is you should be moving this way. You should start over here by the white dresser, and you should be moving towards the corner of the bed. Because as you're tripping your mom, you're going to make her fall in a line. Yeah. Not that way, though. See how you're going this way? You need to go diagonal in that room because that's how you have that mat set up for your mom to lay on. Yeah. So you need to come this way, diagonally across. Yes, just like that, Smitha. You should be going backwards. No. Go on the edge of it towards the bed. You're going to walk on this on the near side of that mat. Yep, right where you're at. But you're going to start up here in this corner. Yep, and then go backwards so that way you can fall in a straight line. Yeah, you're going to go straight back towards the bed. Trip the foot. Yep, as soon as you get to the mat, trip the foot and you'll fall right onto the mat. Yeah. You've got to hit that diagonal. It's a linear straight takedown. What you don't want to do is start to take down this way and then turn and take them down that way. You're starting to take down this way, turning and then taking them down that way. So it's in a straight line. All you're trying to do is once you start tripping them, get out of their way so they can fall and then catch back up with them. Initially, you're starting chest to chest. As soon as you start tripping, you're moving out of the way, forcing them to keep going. So they keep going straight, turn around, move backwards, and then sit back down. Left foot's going to trip, Sinclair. But that's good, but you got to trip them with, you got to use your actual foot to do it. That was the perfect stuff with your arms. You just got to use your leg. All right, guys, we got to move forward to the second position. The second position, we're just working to get our legs where they need to be, okay? After we get our legs where they need to be, then next, tomorrow we'll move, well, we might be able to do some stuff today if you guys can get to it quick enough, all right? So look, guys. What we're working is from the closed guard again, okay? So I'm going to start and have my scissor fingers still high up on his collar. I want to be able to feel his collarbone. And right now I don't need a sleeve grip because if I grab his sleeve, I'm not really controlling his arm. He can bring his hand to my bicep, push that grip off, put his hand in my armpit, reach and grab my own grip if he wants to, pull it off and put it on my belly. So I really don't have a lot of control of his arm if I'm controlling at his elbow once we're in closed guard. I really need to slide down here to his wrist. So now as he tries to move that arm and do things, I can keep his arm in his hand where I need it to. Because now when we're on the ground, his hands are important. Speaking of his hand, I'm only going to leave one of them to open my guard with. And as he slides that hand back, sometimes I don't want to wait and I bring my feet to his hips. And then I still have to scoot back 2 times. But generally, Gabe is not going to stay on his knees. He's going to pop one knee up, and it's probably going to be the one straight in between our bodies. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my outside leg, I'm going to kick it down to move my head over, and I'm going to stick my leg in between his legs, like this. So just like a stick in a spoke of a tire or a wheel, I'm going to keep him from being able to move forward or backwards. He wants to try to come forward now. My legs are blocking. He wants to try to go backwards and my legs are blocking too. Okay. So that's what we're trying to do. Get from this position here. Coach Gabe sticks his leg up. I kick my leg. It comes underneath and my toes point to his hip. Okay. My other foot can just stay on his knee or on his leg. And we're going to stay right here. All right. This is where we're trying to get to. So what will happen is if you want, you can move your feet to the hips. Scoot back twice. That person puts their knee up in the middle. You kick that leg just to move your head to the side a little bit to get a little bit of a better angle. Okay. And then you bring your foot to that far side hip. My other foot just stays right on his knee. So that way my hip is mobile now. Okay. Let's try that out, guys. And if we get it done quick enough, then what we can do is we can move forward a little bit and I'll show you how to be able to sweep them to the back or sweep them to the front. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Zach has to get one knee up, one foot on the floor, and the knee up, person on bottom. Yeah, exactly. Inside his legs. You can just do this right there inside. So Zach, get your leg around his leg. Now, there you go. In through to the other side of the hip. Yep. Your other leg just taps on the hip, and that's it for now. Reset, repeat. Good, Gavin. Looks good. Person on top needs that knee up. Foot on the floor. Knee pointing to the ceiling.
Maxwell, some of you guys are thinking too much. Watch, guys. If you can think about your other partner just putting one knee down and one knee up, you guys are just thinking way too much. Like, watch. If I'm just on the ground and they're in between my legs and he sticks one knee up, I'm going to put my opposite foot on his hip, and then that leg is going to come through to the opposite side. That's all I'm trying to do is weave my leg from behind his leg to the opposite hip. So this is what you got to do. Put your opposite foot on the hip, then this foot's going to come behind his leg and through, okay? Doesn't matter which leg is up. If Coach Gabe switches his feet, I'm still going to put my foot on his hip. This foot is coming through to the other side, okay? It doesn't matter which leg he has up. My front leg is going to find his knee, and my back leg is going to come behind the knee that's in the air, and my foot goes to the opposite side. My hands just help hold me in control of this posture, because that's what I need to be able to sweep him. Okay? If I have this position here, I sweep him to his butt, and then I can start coming up on top. Okay? The same thing with the other direction. Since I have the sleeve, I can sweep him to the front and start coming up on top. Okay? But I have to be able to weave my leg behind that knee that's in the air and then in front of the other hip. So that leg's coming behind and then in front. Just like if you were sticking a spoke in a tire, when it hits the fork, it's done. Hey, what's up, Kyan? How's it going, big guy?
Nice, Gavin. Looking good.
Good to see you. How's it going?
That's it, Maxwell.
Great to see you, bud. Usually I don't get to see you, but it's great seeing you. There you go, Kyan. Yep, you would work like that. And the other foot would go just to the hip. So actually your right foot would be on top, Kyan, and your left foot would be on bottom. Because the foot that's going through to their hip is going to go to the hip, and the other foot's going to be underneath. Because eventually that one could go behind, and you can do it like an X. So that foot that's coming behind the leg, keep it high, and then the other one's going to be low, like this.
Zach, your left foot inside his leg and go all the way to the hip here.
Yeah, there you go, Kyan. Yep, and the other foot would be low, bud. Yep, just like that.
All right, Zach, now use your right foot outside his leg. There you go. And
there you go, Zach.
His hip.
Yep.
Keep it tight on his hip.
Just keep that right foot high. Good job. Nice, Gavin. All right, guys, great job. That'll wrap it up for today. Tomorrow, we're going to add 2 sweeps in, sweeping to our front and then sweeping to our back, okay? Sweeping to the front and then sweeping to the back. Zach's going to tell us a joke real quick, guys.
How do you put an elephant in a fridge?
How do you put an elephant in a fridge?
open the fridge?
Is that what you asked me? How do you put an elephant in a fridge? How do you put an elephant in a fridge? Anybody know?
If you know it, don't tell
Maxwell knows.
Professor Brown. I know it.
All right, how do you do it, Zach?
You open the fridge, put the elephant in, and close the fridge.
Oh yeah, that's all you gotta do.
How do you put a giraffe in the fridge?
How do you put a what?
A giraffe in the fridge.
You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
No, you open the fridge, take the elephant out.
What if they want to be in there? And zip it?
Forgot one part in the beginning.
That's okay, bud. Come up with another joke for tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great night. It's great seeing you guys. Hopefully, before too long, you guys are back in here and I can grab you and wrestle with you because I miss seeing all you guys. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome night. See you guys tomorrow night at our virtual class. Maxwell, careful, you're going to catch a ladybug in your mouth. All right, guys. See you guys later. Have an awesome night, guys. This video will go on YouTube for you as soon as it downloads. All right. See you guys later. Bye.